Hey y'all, it's the Cincy Lady of East Texas. It's storming pretty bad here in Texas today, so I'm hunkered down in my office trying to get some organization done, and it dawned on me that I have a new project that I haven't shared with y'all yet. So what better time than now since I'm in my office working on it. So are you one that feels like you have to write down everything? So I like to track my orders. I like to track whether they've paid, whether it's been delivered, what types of goodies I included in that so that I don't repeat my stuff, because a lot of my customers might possibly order multiple times within the same month. So every time I don't want to give them a flyer and a warmer, a scent of the month sample, right? I want to give them different things instead of nothing at all every time they order, especially if they order more than once a month. So I created this form so that I don't feel like everything is just jotted down everywhere and I have to dig through all this information. And I've also learned about myself that I don't like to rely on technology. I'm more of a pen and paper girl. I realized that if I had to go to my laptop or had to go to my phone to track down if I gave them a sample or something, that was one extra step for me. So I spend a lot of time at my desk, so it's just easier for me to keep this form in a folder and I can just pull it out as I'm marking down if they've paid and just add the information that I need to their slot, right? That's what works best for me. You can be a techie girl or techie boy all day long. It's not what works for me. So this is a form that my husband created for me. And y'all, it's very simple. It's in Excel. We created the grids so that it has the lines and so that every customer has their own little box. So over here in this very tiny blank space, I'm just gonna handwrite the day that they ordered. And then I've got their name, their contact information, their email, product type. So what did they order? And then amount. And then also in the amount box, I'm gonna put what I included with their order. Did they get a flyer for the warmer of the month? Did they get a scent sample for the warmer of the month? If I've already given those, then maybe I could give them a laundry liquid sample or washer whiffs or hand soap or body cream or a sample cup, one of the bigger from the whiff box, or a cotton cleanup, or y'all, there's so many things that you can include. But at the end of the day, you shouldn't put pressure on yourself to try to remember what you've given them. And it's more fun to not give them the same repetitive stuff every time, right? But you want to have a place where you track that. So y'all, that was the premise behind this form that my husband created for me. And y'all, it's very simple, very simple. Like there is nothing to this, but I'm putting when they ordered. So here's one that's already filled out. So I've got the date that they ordered, their name, their phone number, and actually I don't want to include that. And then literally I just handwrite in here, she bought a succulent warmer and 9 bars. And then over here I've got how much she paid, and then that I gave her a warmer of the month flyer, a scent sample, a mix it up postcard with some recipes on there, and a Scentsy soap sample. That's it. But then again, she ordered again this month. So for the second time of her order for the month, I'm gonna give her a packet of laundry liquid because to my recollection, she has never purchased our laundry products. So I want to get her in the mode of trying new things, right? So what better time than when people order, if you can stick it in their order, stick a sample of some sort in with their order, then what better time than when you're hand delivering an order to them? This is also a great time for you to give like postcards, if you have special postcards of LTOs made up. So in the past, I've shown a recipe card of Mix-It recipes. So I include those in there. If you want to, I mean, it's May 17th. So if you want to start advertising Bring Back My Bar, that's gonna start June 1st. This is a great time for you to print up some postcards and start sticking those in your orders so that you can get that hyped up and get your customers excited about their favorite scent if that's coming back. But y'all, the whole premise behind this form for me is so that I don't have to put that pressure on myself of remembering every sample that I've given somebody. Did I give them that postcard? Did I write them a thank you note? Y'all, you can track all the things. You can put on here whether they've paid. What is their method of payment? Are they on your newsletter? Are they on an auto text program that you may have if you use Project Broadcast or Hit 'em Up or whatever? Are they getting consistent communication from you? Y'all, these are things that you can totally put on this form so that everything is in one place. And again, if you are techie and you want this in a form where you can have on your Dropbox and you can access it at all times, more power to you. I just know for me, that was an extra step to pull out my laptop or go to my computer and do that. I can just jot this down as I'm putting orders together, putting them in their gift bags, putting some tissue paper, putting their samples. I can jot it all down and know that it is done. So hopefully this works for you. Again, it's a very simple form that my husband just created on Excel, formatted the cells to be a certain size so that I didn't have to write microscopically in there, but I've got their name, their phone number, email, what they bought, and the amount. And again, I'm just putting notes over here of the extras that I put in their order. And then in this tiny little white space over here, I'm putting the date that they ordered. I'm gonna track it month by month. Also, this will help me to have a better understanding and a better idea instead of me just assuming, oh yeah, Sally buys from me all the time. Well, does she really, or do I just think she does, right? Does she buy 3 bars every 4 months, but it just feels like she buys a lot? This will help me to determine who my most consistent customers are, who my biggest spenders are, and who my true VIPs are that I want to get better treatment from me, right? And these are going to be prime. The more people that you're seeing on here, on your list, those are prime candidates for your Scentsy Club, because y'all, these people are buying on the regular. They need to be getting it shipped to their doorstep. They need to be saving that 10%. They need to be getting that half price item. Y'all, these people, the more they show up on your list, are going to become prime candidates for your VIP groups and also for your Scentsy Club. So y'all, I hope this helps. Again, it's a great system for me and I hope that it works for you. If you tend to get overwhelmed with all the paper and all the notes and all the Post-its, or feeling like all the pressure's on to keep it in your mind or to keep it on a tech sort of program that may not work best for you, y'all, it's okay to do pen and paper. It works for me, and if it works for you, then stick with it. Y'all have a good one.